Hello everyone, Bob is back once again doing a review of some sorts, and this review is a DVD review for a promotion that no longer exists to my knowledge, but like was quite enjoyable, kind of like post ECW stuff. I think like something the Blue Meanie kind of like created it, and I think Todd Gordon may have had something to do with it, but yeah, it's 3PW, Recipe for Disaster. I bought this for like £5 in a Virgin Megastore. It's called Zavvi now, but I'm not going to call it that because that's quite frankly a shit name. Yeah, I really enjoyed this immensely. It's only about 2 hours or so, but like it just had a great mix of everything, and it was like just a nice alternative to seeing what's generally an offer, and the fact that I could like get this in my local store like was brilliant. So I just thought I'd like give you a little overview on it. It's basically built over like kind of indie stars and like people that didn't really have jobs when like ECW folded, and like just some legends and indie stars and people that fired from WWE, WCW, whatever. This card's from 2003. It starts off with Kid Cash versus a guy called Kid Cruel. This was quite an alright match. A lot of high impact moves, a lot of like high spots by Kid Cash, like slightly RVD style Van Terminators going on and that, and yeah, it was alright really, just a nice kind of opener to this show. Then there's like the Hit Squad versus Balls Mahoney and Nasawa. This is just garbage wrestling pretty much, lots of like kind of chairs and table spots and like brawling and that, like nothing too memorable, but like there was like tension between Mahoney and Nasawa throughout it, and Balls Mahoney is very fucking athletic. Like anyone that hasn't seen anything outside of him being in WWE needs to check him out. Like he does frog splashes and that kind of similar moonsaults to like what Bam Bam Bigelow used to do, and he's a brilliant wrestler, come to think of it, and it's just a shame like he'd get underutilised or whatever. He was great in ECW too, come to think of it. His match with Rob Van Dam was classic. Yeah, that was interesting. Then there was a fucking, this is classed as a match on here, yeah? This is the low point of the evening. Wet t-shirt competition. I don't want to see that, personally. I fast forwarded through that shit because there's no need for it. No need for it. But it turned into some kind of angle I was seeing. I don't know what kind of angle, but there's just a lot of bitch slapping and that, and oh, just didn't want to see it. Alright, then there's Rob Echoes and Matt Striker, you know the one, the teacher, versus Josh Daniels and Damian Adams. This is a fun match. Matt Striker, he has so much personality. Like I wish like WWE would let him like do more of this kind of stuff on a SmackDown or ECW. Basically he's like impersonating lots of 80s and like early 90s wrestlers like Tito Santana, Superfly, Tatanka, Tommy Rich, like just playing this like happy, smiling, clappy babyface, and like just pissing off the Philadelphia crowd. Quite a treat, and I loved it. It was just really entertaining, and I wish WWE would let Matt Striker do more of that kind of stuff because it was brilliant. But yeah, this is like just a general tag match, and it's like just quite a solid affair. Basically, quite good, you know. And then there's the match of the night, undoubtedly. Oh my god, Low-Key versus Homicide. Now that was an amazing fucking match. Like lots of technical moves, very stiff kicks from Low-Key. God, some of it was scary. Like there's a camera shot where Homicide had him in some kind of like arm grapevine, and then Low-Key would like kind of back kick the side of Homicide's head, and that looked fucking nasty. Loads of like kind of shining wizards going on. Low-Key like obviously influenced by kind of like Japanese wrestling, like very like mysterious and kind of like samurai assassin kind of thing about him. Yeah, it was brilliant. Like, just class match. Like, one of the best matches I've seen in ages. Definitely checking out, and I'd say it's worth buying this DVD for, just for that match, personally. But yeah, that's cool. Then there's like the 3PW World Title match. The Pitbull Gary Wolf, a former ECW alumni, versus Raven. We know Raven, of course. Versus Xavier, who's he's been in Ring of Honor and a lot of other stuff. This is quite a fun three-way dance, really. The Pitbull, like Gary Wolf, surprised me a lot in this one. He did like a burning hammer on Xavier, and like just seemed more athletic, and there's like a lot of things I'd ever seen him in ECW, for instance. And it's cool. Raven like was top notch in this as well. Just an entertaining match, and it should have been the main event. And like the main event of this card was Terry Funk versus Sabu, and I think it was a letdown personally. I think it was pretty shit. Sabu like just stabbed Terry Funk a lot with some object or whatever, and there's some like botched tables and just odd chairs. Didn't last very long, and then yeah, that was it really. Just pretty shit ending. And the bonus match was Kevin Sullivan versus Abdullah the Butcher. And like, these two old fogies can't move for shit, but they can sure as hell bleed. And that's basically what it was. Just them stabbing each other and bleeding a lot. And that's it. And like, Six-Pack, X-Pac, Sean Waltman, whatever you call him, comes in. Sabu comes in and like starts having a go on Abdullah the Butcher with the old fork and scissors. And Ken Sullivan and Sabu are teaming him, and then X-Pac comes in. No reaction whatsoever. Really ridiculous. But yeah, that was the DVD bonus match. So all in all, definitely worth £5 or £6 picking up just for the Homicide and Low-Key match. It's amazing. But yeah, overall just an enjoyable show for EPW, Recipe for Disaster. It's about 2 hours, and like if you feel like checking something different, I'd definitely go for it if I was you. Yeah, that's cool. Also, check out the promo I did for Mark P's promo thing, because I'm quite proud of it, to be honest. It probably isn't the best promo in the world, but like I just think it's quite funny there. Like, it's not to be taken seriously as such, although there's some elements that are like quite true in it. But yeah, a lot of it's quite piss-takey and just fun. Like, and I'm kind of thinking, should I do more of that kind of thing? Should I do shoots on people? What do you reckon? Just tell me, like, because I kind of want to do some different stuff now, really. I'm not going to stop doing videos, no fucking way. I just enjoy it for what it is, you know. So, like, just tell me that. And also, I'm doing a Q&A sometime, so send some questions. Yeah. What I'm looking for, like, ROH Take No Prisoners, for a way to watch that. So if anyone knows somewhere I could watch it, let me know. Obviously it's not on pay-per-view in England, blah blah blah. And I will be watching One Night Stand. And yeah, that's overbooked and no build up, isn't it? But oh well, I'm sure there's some parts that could deliver. Yeah, so take it easy. Let me know if you think there's a certain direction I could go in, or if you want me to do more promos or any shoots, because I found that very fun, and it's the kind of thing that doesn't have to be taken seriously whatsoever. It's all fun, you know, it's just videos. Yeah, peace.